Know this about the jungle. Dwayne Johnson's riverboat captain Frank says early in the film, everything you see wants to kill you, and can. There are other Herzog callbacks in the film. The villains include the Spanish conquistador Lope de Aguirre, the subject of one of Herzog's best-known films, Aguirre, The Wrath of God, as well as an obsessive German aristocrat named Prince Joachim, Jesse Plemons, who seems to sport Herzog's accent. There's even an extended gag at one point about the Herzogian way Joachim pronounces jungle, choncle. Whatever. I chuckled. Sue me. Herzog is an odd reference point, surely, but that's also in keeping with the central tension in Jungle Cruise, between the darker, more intense and exciting movie it clearly wants to be and the mealy-mouthed CGI panda fest that it is. Directed by Jaume Collet-Serra, a filmmaker previously known for gonzo thrillers like Orphan and The Shallows and some of the more compelling entries in the Liam Neeson dadsploitation subgenre, the picture might have amounted to something had it been able to deliver on the one essential element any kind of adventure, even one made primarily for kids, needs: a real sense of danger. It didn't need to be this way, surely. The opening scenes show some promise. We first meet the spirited Dr. Lily Houghton, Emily Blunt, as she sneaks around in the back rooms of the Royal Geographic Society, looking for an ancient arrowhead that holds the key to finding a magic, all-healing Amazonian blossom called the Tears of the Moon. But it's 1916, 2 years into the Great War, and there's a sinister German aristocrat, the aforementioned Joachim, who may or may not be Kaiser Wilhelm's son, also after this artifact. In his previous works, Collet-Serra proved quite adept playing with screen geography, and he brings charm and energy to these early scenes of Lily maneuvering around this place while Joachim pursues her, each of them using the various objects around them. Similarly, when we meet Frank Skipper Wolf Johnson, the captain of a decaying, rickety Amazon riverboat, we see him conning tourists into seeing fake sights such as a phony giant hippo, a rickety waterfall, and a group of supposedly savage natives whom he's secretly paid off to scare the foreigners. There's a Rube Goldbergian verve to these early sequences, and by the time Lily and her brother McGregor, Jack Whitehall, have employed Frank to take him into the heart of the Amazon, you might be fooled into thinking that Jungle Cruise is poised to recapture the swashbuckling magic of classics like Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Mask of Zorro, the 1999 iteration of The Mummy, or the original Pirates of the Caribbean, with a little African queen thrown in. It certainly liberally borrows from just about all of them. But such films were also not afraid to scare us, to make us care about their characters by putting them in real danger.